From Minute Maid Park in Houston, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Christian Javier.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Austin Hayes. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Max Muncy.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
Royce Lewis in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing doing here for the Twins, and now the Astros go to work for the first time. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Houston, and on the hill today, Bailey Ober.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Jose Altuve, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Jeremy
Off the plate,
Pena
ball one.
in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That one missed.
2 balls.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 3 of this 4-game series. There's a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right side. Brings it in. One away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Kyle Schwarber.
And Boog, he's got some of the biggest power around. I mean, just light tower power, not little wall scrapers, just getting over, man. He hits absolute moonshots. Guys on both sides of the ball are actually admiring some of the ones he hits. Batting practice, always a show with him. And you kind of hold your breath every time he comes up to the plate during a game. Stop what you're doing. Don't want to miss it. And the pitchers are always aware that he's at the dish.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one misses. Ball 2.
2 balls.
One out,
1 strike.
bases empty. And another ball. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And that's too high.
1-1.
Puts it in the air out towards left center, and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The catcher.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
One down. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 4 for 8 in the series so far. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
That one out to right. Hayes makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting 6. The third baseman, Alex.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Alex Bregman, hitless in the series. He's 0 for 9. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's Muncy to hit.
Max Muncy.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Right-hander kick steals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
1-2 here. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And a good eye there.
Okay.
One down, base is empty. And now 2-0. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
He was late there. Strike 1. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Alex Kirilloff stands in now and watches strike 1. The Astros up by a run here at the top of the second. Just off the outside edge. 1-2 to count. And he deals. Pitch misses. 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's going to be Matt Wallner. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Kirilloff leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. And here it comes. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Two outs.
That's ball 3.
Carlos Correa next to bat for Minnesota. Inside ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Brew. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Outside. Ball 1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. So 2 balls and no strikes. That to right. Sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Twins strand a pair. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
The right fielder, Brent Rooker.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one off the mark, and the count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Jose Abreu up to hit. That one's in there. 0-1. Kicks and deals. That
1 ball,
misses the zone,
2 strikes.
and that is ball 1. That one is upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Just missed. Slides for the stop. The throw, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Astros are down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Christian Arroyo.
Second baseman,
Arroyo, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Fastball for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Not
1-0.
close with that one. 1-0. The Twins down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, right field, and it's just foul. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The Twins trailing by a run here in game 3 of this 4-game series. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And down on strikes. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order. And it remains 1-0. Back here in Houston, here's the second baseman, Jose
The second
Altuve.
baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a pitch. And that one a little below the knees, and it's 1-0. There's the strike.
He must have been looking for something
One
else,
ball,
because he
one
gave
strike.
up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at
2
bat.
balls, 1
Not
strike.
even close there. And that's ball 2. The wind of the pitch. That
Oh,
one
that's out.
misses, and that's ball 3. Late with the swing there.
Full count.
3-2. Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the inside edge.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Bounce to third. Lewis throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Ball 1.
Close, but called a ball, and that's ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And another ball. Next pitch in for a strike. 2-1 now. And the righty deals. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2 the count.
Up the middle. A sliding stop it short. And they get the out. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's Royce Lewis.
The third baseman, Royce Lewis.
And the right-hander back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. On the ground to third. Over to Abreu. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Max Muncy at the dish. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Good eye in that spot. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one down the line, and it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. He reached on a walk his first time. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the slider catches the zone.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
2 outs and a foul ball. And a pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that one hops the wall. Jeffers around third. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at Minute Maid Park, bottom of the inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Tapped out front of the plate. Whips it to Kirilloff. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Diaz.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 1-0. Foul ball. Hard hit to third. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Third baseman number 2, Alex.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. And now 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Matt Wallner. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Lance McCullers Jr. up and throwing. Urquidy also throwing. And the 1-0. And he grounds one back up the middle. On to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
Now Correa up to hit. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that is cut on and missed. And that is strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The wind and the pitch. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. Ober back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Robert Stevenson warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Stewart getting cranked up as well. And the right-hander deals. And another ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And misses inside. And that's through there for a strike.
Helpful.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now it's going to be Jose Abreu. First pitch just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off. One now. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. 1 down, base is empty. And another ball. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
McCormick in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Righty to the plate. On the ground to third. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Javier back to work. Off the mark there. Ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gregory Soto getting loose out there. Barlow getting loose as well. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next pitch is outside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
A wide to kick the pitch. And he walked him.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
No outs. Runner at first. Austin Hayes, the next twin up to hit. Fouled off. He was late. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Christian Javier done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. On the mound now, Lance McCullers Jr.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. McCullers checks over to first, and he's back. Pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. In the air out to center. McCormick has it sized up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Max Muncy.
Muncy digs in. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Next offering is down low. Ryan Jeffers in the on-deck circle. Outman off of first with 2 away. And that drops in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And a 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 1 and the Twins nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Stevenson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. He's already homered here in this one. And he deals. Fought off foul.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Out towards right center field. Hayes sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
So up next, Jeremy Pena. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Carl Edwards Jr. getting ready to go. Topa, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there are 2 outs.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That's a slider for a strike. Well struck, right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in. And that's a 2-out double.
Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Kyle Schwarber up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. one's in there. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 6 full. It's the Astros 1 and the Twins nothing. Back here in Houston, here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. The right-hander back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Gregory Soto takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No outs, runner at first. Alex Kirilloff, the next Twin up to hit. Gets the call. Strike one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Matt Wallner, the next to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Bounce to the right and foul ball. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
That's off the mark. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one misses, and the count's full.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Carl Edwards Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Yainer Diaz now at the plate. And here it comes. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that's a little high. The 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here comes a pitch.
2-2 the count.
Wouldn't chase that time. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Got no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Righty delivers. Soft contact in the air. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rooker in the box again. Takes the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 1 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Miguel Castro.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Here's Carlos Correa. The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Brian Abreu up and loosening in the pen. Hader, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-1. Ripped to short. Slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Christian Arroyo. First pitch misses. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Base hit right field.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, James Outman. In there, and it's 0-1. Arroyo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That missed by a lot. And 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one clips the corner. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The 2-2 now.
The count is full.
On this count, runner Not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And a payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
2 on, 1 out. Austin Hayes, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And it skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. Hard liner. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Two on, 1 out. Grounder might be 2. Over to Altuve. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Topa. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu.
For the Astros, the first baseman, Jose.
And a pitch.
Abreu.
On the ground, out to short. Correa over to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, center fielder, Chaz.
Here's the center fielder, Chaz McCormick. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Giovanni Moran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Stewart, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
1 down, base is empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning going.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Pena stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Right through there for a strike. Copa picks to
No,
first.
he's safe.
Altuve back safely. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That front door slider is such a
strikes.
devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
2 outs. Rips one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Astros 1 and the Twins nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Abreu. A chance at his first save of the year. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. That one missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
On its way to the corner, and that is a foul ball. Kicks and deals. And another ball. To the right side, Altuve in plenty of time to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Muncy swings through it for strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The 0-2. That one way inside. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So they're down to their final out. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So digging in, Alex Kirilloff. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
2 outs. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros bounce back from consecutive losses to take Game 3 of the series.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Twins, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes.